Before I start this list, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rukakwadash, Dara, double honor to the apostle, elders, great minister, Ruvel and Teachwell. Shalom to the 144,000 men that's pushing and believing this word in all true sincerity and sacrificing their lives and wills to do so. Shalom to the men, women, and children that's tuning in and listening. And shalom to the airline foreigners scattered abroad on all four corners of the earth. The Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, his only begotten Son name is Yahweh Shai. And Lord, one this video is edifying, quick and straight to the point. And this video right here was a video of meditating upon earlier this week. Even though we catching a fair share of hell in this place, it all be worth it in the end. Now granted, we catch hell, but every brother hell is different. Every brother hell ain't all just all the same. Now brothers do catch hell. I'm not saying that, but in the grand scheme of things, when you read the scriptures or when you know the scriptures, and not even just that, when you believe and have faith upon the Lord, it all, in the grand scheme of things, it'll all be worth it. Pretty soon we ain't gonna be having to worry about paying taxes, going to work, dealing with individuals we got to deal with, all of that. And pretty soon, the ushering in the kingdom, we ushering in the kingdom now, the kingdom will be fully established. We don't got that much longer to go, and we don't even, it's pretty close. And the Lord is shortening the time for the elect's sake. And I'm going to grab that too, because, let me see. Elect's sake. Let's see. This is Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days shall be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days are shortened. And yeah, with all this shit that's going on, Esau Edom trying to get his birthright back, and then see him coming around and about, if there's no, if the Lord didn't shorten the days, all the, it'd be fucked. It's fucked up as it is. Esau literally trying to ship every single human being on this planet if it wasn't for the Lord. Knowing how this devil get. But the Lord has shortened the time for the elect's sake, because the elect, Lord willing, I'm of that number, and many other brothers that's doing this work is of that number. Lord willing, we are that number. Because ultimately, we trying to get the fuck up out of here by any means necessary. Now, if we gotta be put to death or a martyr, so fucking be it. I would rather be a martyr for the Lord and be one of the first that's been brought up, more so than way back. I would much rather be a martyr than part of the Esau Edom system. Because ultimately, when it all comes down, Esau Edom ain't trying to be friends with you. He's trying to control you. He's trying to make you a slave. Yet again, because you losing his grip. So now, I'm going to jump to Luke real quick. Because this parable in Luke, now granted, I was also reading in Matthew also, when, the Lord was getting his disciples. The disciples was leaving their jobs, leaving their homes. And Yahweh Shai did it himself. Yahweh Shai literally left his mom and dad. It was like, I'm of my father's business, and literally left his own home. Brothers left the comfort of their job. They left jobs that was paying a lot, sacrificing for things that we could have been better off, but all for the truth. Brothers basically changed their lifestyle for the truth, and the Lord don't forget that. Let me see. Let me see. This is Luke chapter 9, and I started at verse 59, and he said unto another, follow me, but he said, Lord, suffer me first to go bury my father. Yahweh Shai said unto him, let the dead bury their dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of Yahweh. Bashim Shai. And yeah, that's what we're doing. A lot of brothers left their jobs. They not even just left jobs. Now, I won't even say left jobs. Brothers sacrifice for taking lesser pay you know, for the truth. You know, there's jobs that many brothers could have had that paid pretty well. And oh, you just gotta work this Saturday. Oh, you just gotta work 6 days a week, 70 hours a week. You know, like now, granted, you know, if your job does make you work Saturdays, you gotta work them Saturdays sometimes. But you know, brothers will understand. You know, we can't just be sitting up here unemployed. But now, you know, brothers sacrifice. Women have sacrificed. Now, there's not too many women that will sacrifice, but there are elect sisters that have sacrificed. Verse 61, and another said also, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me go bid them farewell, which are at my house. And yeah, when the Lord was gathering his disciples, the disciples wasn't able to, oh, bye mom, bye dad, you know, none of that. They really dropped their stuff and go and went with the Lord. And Yahushua said unto them, no man having put his hand to the plow and looking back is fit for the kingdom of Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. And yeah, no man is fit, no man that has his hand to the plow, doing his work, turn his back on his ministry, turn his back on his truth, are fit for the kingdom. You will be destroyed. Now, if the Lord have mercy on you, he have mercy on you. But ultimately, the Lord will destroy those and judge those heavier for those that fell out this truth, this wisdom and knowledge and understanding, just to go back into the world. For what? Just for a little bit of happiness? Like, the Lord is coming back and judging these people, and he will come back and judge these people for those that fell out. Now, I'm going to jump to Matthew chapter 10 real quick. Back in Matthew chapter 10, and I'll start at what verse was that I had? I'll start at verse 37. Get there real quick. This Matthew chapter 10 and verse 37. He that loveth father or mother more than me is not worthy of me, and he that loveth son or daughter more than me is not worthy of me. You have to love the truth more than your own family. It's got to be like that. You got to put the truth before your family. This is your first priority, your first love. And he that taketh not his cross and followeth after me is not worthy of me. And he that findeth his life shall lose it, and he that loseth his life for my sake shall find it. And yeah, the Lord ultimately said, if you will put down your life for this truth, you will know your purpose, you will know your life, and you will ultimately be rewarded handsomely. And not just rewarded handsomely, you will be put at a high position. And those that trying to find their life, I'm trying to find my purpose in life in the world. Well, your purpose in life is ultimately be destroyed, since you don't want to put your life towards the Lord. And you're not taking up your cross, ultimately not doing what you're supposed to do. Now, in this truth, you have to constantly meditate. In this truth, you shouldn't be thinking like, damn. You shouldn't be just wandering, just la 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 la. I ain't gonna die. Like, no. In this truth, you have to think and meditate upon, like, I might have to die for what I believe in. And that's what it's gonna come down to. It's gonna come down to your faith. It's gonna come down to, oh, you really believe in this, huh? Alright, well, if you ain't gonna take this chip, you're gonna be annihilated and destroyed. However, and in Apocrypha, the woman with her 70 sons, that's what they went through. You know, they was tortured. They had the tongue cut off. All of that. That's just an example of the things that we will have to go through. You know, in this latter end. Because Esau is about to come pursuing the Revelations 12 and 12. The Lord is about to have Esau coming down, like, in that old spirit, like, what's that? Search and destroy. He about to come down, search, and get what he want, and destroy whatever. Whoever. That he's coming down, not sparing none. That's how Esau is about to come, ultimately. Now I'm gonna get Revelations chapter 10, chapter 5. I'm slacking, chapter 5. And yeah, this is just something I was meditating upon. It wasn't nothing crazy, you know. This is just something I was meditating upon, considering the current state of things, and just meditating on it. You know, you have to meditate on what's going on around you. You know, a lot of people don't take the time to be like, okay, let me think about this. How can I do this better? How can I do that better? And if they do, they don't do it in the proper ways. This is Revelation chapter 5 and verse 9. Sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and open the seals thereof. For thou wast slain, and hast thou redeemed us to Yahweh Bashir by thy blood, out of every kindred, nation, and tongue, and people, and nation. Kindred, tongue, and people, and nation. So yeah, Yahweh was the one that was worthy to break those seals of the book. He walked perfectly in his flesh. He did his mission. He completed the mission, the blueprint. And we all trying to be as like Yahweh. You know? Now granted, no servant is greater than thy master, but we're still trying to walk in that. We're still trying to serve the Lord best as possible. Now the Lord didn't go off. We go off, but we still try to strive for the masteries. Verse 10, and has made us unto our kings. Us. Looks like, let me read that. There's Revelation chapter 5 and verse 10. And has made us unto our God, kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. And yeah, that was given to John the Revelator, that we will ultimately inherit the earth, be ruling upon the earth. That's one of the many benefits that will that we will have, beginning with the men first. And those that died in the faith, they'll be brought up first. The governing body, so on and so forth. You know, you'll be men will have high positions doing things rightfully or righteously. Women will be in their place. And not even just that. Those that are doing the will of the Lord will be put first and get that first dominion, that first go around. That first 1,000 years of slavery, cracking Esau Edom up the head, and all these other nations up their head. Them first 1,000 years is gonna be something. That first 1,000 years is gonna be something crazy. It's gonna be something you gotta think. You think we came over here by the happiness and harmony? No, Esau Edom literally collected us from the west coast of Africa. Went through the door no return by however much, whatever Esau Edom did to get us over here. It wasn't nothing easy. Fed us to sharks, kicked us off the boat, made us live in literally sardines in a can. Well, you think Esau Edom was gonna get away with Esau? You think you gonna get away with that? You think you're gonna get away with the extinction and genocide of the Hebrew Israelites? Especially considering the simple fact that you knew who we was. Y'all knew who we were. Columbus ain't spare his sword for an hour. He kept on doing it. Those on those slave ships knew what they was doing. So we gonna know what we doing when we put you in slavery and captivity. And Lord willing, you know, the Lord gonna make it to where we gonna be able to be straight at the end of the day. The elect, even in Jacob's trouble, even though we're getting tested, Lord's gonna make sure we straight. But yeah, I didn't want to make this video too long. This was just something I was meditating upon. And Lord willing, this video is edifying. But before I go by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash. And Lord willing, this